I don't know if it's still that strict, but yeah, they had some modernization needing to be done, but even then it's like they weren't as openly free thinking. Like it was tourist induced and tourists could come in and do whatever, but when you're like in the local community and stuff, you know, standing out with such individuality like that,
Yeah,
it
they don't like it.
it wasn't as out there.
They
And
didn't like it.
and as for you, Raven, you were there most recently. Would you say that they're still kind of closed in?
Yup.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
yeah, they have a different mindset over there, definitely. Despite having tourism induced environments where different people come in, it's still separate from the local community.
But I gotta say, some of the younger ones out there on the
Yeah.
island, it's so interesting because a lot of them have gotten the hell out of there, which makes
Well,
sense. But the ones that are still there, they seem to actually understand like
it's technology.
individuality and
Things
it
are more globalized
yeah.
now.
But I could tell like the actual islanders themselves that were there, or
Like the older people.
the older people,
Yeah, the elders.
they were
Yeah,
exactly the same.
like old dogs not wanting to learn new tricks.
Exactly.
I feel that way, and I'm in my 30s.
Well, I mean, old dogs can learn new tricks. I would
But do you
just
want to?
old dogs that don't want to. Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
And
that
usually,
don't
when you're
want
old, you get
to.
a pass because you're about to exit.
Yeah, exactly. But anyway, yeah, shall we steer back to Canada?
Oh yeah. Um, but yeah, it just shows the contrast. But for me, because I was struggling, and I, especially with math, and I did not want to take any more math. And when I was told, okay, you don't have to take any more math, just like with PE, you don't have to take PE anymore.
I love PE.
When you were, I was the fittest I was in grade 10 and 11. That was the thinnest I was.
PE was good.
Because
Come
PE.
on.
PE was good. It should have continued mandatory. That was like grade 12. I was trying to find physical activities to still do to keep myself active, but I didn't want to do it curriculum wise. Well, I ended up joining the new cheerleading squad. I thought it was going to be like a dance thing, and then they were like, "We want to be cheerleaders," and I was like, "I don't want to be a cheerleader. I'm not a cheerleader type person." Well, that was a weird experience.
I remember your cheerleading phase. Yeah, that
I
was
won't get too
interesting.
much into that. It was silly. They weren't even trying. I was like the only member that showed up for every practice class.
Yeah.
And then we had our actual performance. I was like, ugh, so cringe. But I did it. My OCD demands that I finish when I start.
That's good.
Anyhow,
how was your graduation?
My graduation, same with you. Mom and grandma were the only ones there. Dad, I don't even remember if he said that he was going to come or not, but he didn't make it. He's only been in Canada once, and that was a long time ago before we ever moved here.
Before I was born.
I think you were born.
No, I was not.
Okay, before Raven was born. Anyhow, he decided I ain't coming back after that.
Which is so dumb.
Preferences too. You never know.
I mean, your kids are here. You don't want to come see your kids?
You can tell that some of us have some unresolved daddy issues.
Santa.
Technically, we all have daddy issues. We all have mommy issues in a sense too. We all have issues. Anyhow,
issues in the brain.
I was a decent enough art student that I went to a more advanced art classes in high school, and I did a tour of University of Regina. This is a quick note. This was back in like 2010 for graduating grade 12. I didn't even know I had enrolled in like an art program in U of R, but apparently I did. Nothing official with classes yet, but apparently I did, because when I came back to school, I saw that I was already listed way back from 2010. So that was interesting. I think that was just when I went for a look at the school grounds. I didn't completely understand what that whole process was.
Oh.
But I remember, because I spent grade 10 and 11 trying to find myself and be interested in stuff, once grade 12 came up, it was like, holy shit, I'm an adult now.
You're out of time.
They're going to kick me out. I don't know what I want to do. I don't think I'm a good enough art student to be pissing around with a bunch of money loss going to a university. I need to figure out for sure what I'm going to do for a career before I start asking for money from anybody, whether it's my parents or the government. And we didn't really have a lot of money coming in for us
Yeah.
school wise during that time. Remember, mom was always struggling with money.
Yeah.
And I don't know what dad was doing at the time.
I know what dad was doing at that time.
All right. We will go back to visit during summertime. That's it. We may talk some more about that subject, but right now, not right now. Just know we got issues. So yeah, I started working right away after I graduated high school. It's kind of like I just got kicked out. I needed to start paying the rent, making some money. So my first job was as a cashier working at Walmart. And
you did Walmart first.
Yeah, I did that for a few months. Then I realized I needed some further changes, I think, about what I'm going to do, not just sit in a pattern. So I went back to the island and worked for Dad for a little bit until we butted heads one too many times and he grounded me from work. And so basically...
He does that. He'll ground you from work. I'm like, what?
Sometimes it might not work.
You're not allowed to make money because you said this to me.
Working for your parents. Anyhow, so I ended up moving back to Canada. And basically I was kicked out of the apartment that we were living in because you guys finally had 2 separate rooms. Before you had to share a room.
Yeah.
You had 2 separate rooms. And you were like, she's not taking this freedom away from me.
Not fucking me.
So, my favorite Auntie Nora.
We love you. The car is red.
She used to make me say when I was little. She let me come and stay with her. And while I was staying with her, I had a stint working at the Ramada Hotel. Not as the waitress, but as the... What's that person called who seats everybody?
The host.
Yeah, the host. But it was also... Hostess. Because it was a hotel, not just a restaurant. In the hotel that I was working at, I took orders from hotel customers.
You mean you did room service?
Room service, thank you. That's what I did. It didn't work out so well. My till was always short, mostly because the other workers kept taking money from my till as they were like doing the cash float thingies.
That shouldn't be possible.
Well, yeah, and my boss kept telling them not to take from my till, but as I would make my rounds to make sure that the tables are cleaned, I would always see somebody doing something over there. So one day I finished my shift. After my shift was done, close to night, they were like, we're going to let you go. Things aren't working out. They didn't even give me a proper uniform. But you know what? I didn't like it. I realized right there and then I would not make a good waitress or host.
Mm-hmm.
What was weird was that they told me I couldn't enter the building for a year. That was weird.
That is weird.
It's like a whole liability thing. Like
what
a lot of people, when they lose their jobs, they become violent or...
What did they think I was going to do? Shoot the place down?
Probably come and cause a scene.
Anyways,
lose business,
I think one of my coworkers knew that I was getting fired because they offered me a ride home that day. I was like, thanks. Probably one of the people was taking money on my till and felt guilty. Anyhow, so after that, I had a brief stint working as a what is it called? Season worker in the clothing department at the Old Zellers.
Old Zellers! Oh my god, I remember that.
Before they broke apart. And yeah,
anything that goes up in that building is doomed to not work out.
Anyways, after that, I connected with an old high school friend, and she, with her contacts were at Rexall at the time, she helped me get the postal clerk job. So I worked part-time as a postal clerk in Rexall.
Which is cool.
Yeah, that was fine. That was the longer period jobs that I had.
Yeah, you worked there for a while.
Yeah, as I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
And it was suggested to me because there was a school nearby called the Zoom Groom for pet grooming, dog grooming specifically. So I went in there. It was suggested by my aunt. So I took a look in there, saw that they're part school, and so I made the decision to get certified as a pet groomer. And so I took their classes. I had some help from mom with money and from dad with money. Mom helped me a lot by putting a lot of it on her credit card. To this day, I don't think I've properly paid her back yet for it. Got to take care of her in her old age. With some assistance, I finally managed to get my certification for basic grooming. And then, oh my God, this was the worst. The first place that I went to, fresh out student and nervous, but excited at the same time to get started on my career and learn from fellow coworkers and all that. I soon learned how vicious the grooming industry can be, especially because there's too many groomers. Thanks to my school spitting out so many new fresh groomers in the damn city.
Them out.
And here's this OG groomer in this one area that I worked at, Pet Cetera, when it still existed. I won't say their name, but my God, they kept on stealing my clients and everything. And later on in the future, I would have another meeting with this person, but I quit that place. And thanks to my school telling me about a location I was looking for another groomer, I went to Pat's Pets, worked there for a bit before I moved again. But that's going closer into my 30s and all that. And I'll probably talk about that in a separate video moving forward, either for the Kind Right project that I'm doing or for my YouTube channel. I have questions. So that is pretty much close to the end. You guys have anything else you want to add about your adulthood?
We didn't add anything about our adulthood.
We totally did.
We didn't.
You didn't?
I didn't.
Well,
I didn't.
Talk about it now.
Yeah, okay.
Come on.
Sky, you first. Because you're playing on the game.
Oh my God. You're like, I didn't get to talk about it. And now you're like, you talk first. I don't want to talk first.
I'm being courteous.
Courteous, my ass. You
know what? We're going based off of age.
Sky.
I already went, so now you go. Sky.
So, what was your first job?
It's always like this. We're always fighting.
We're not.
It's funny. We're fighting.
We're not always fighting.
We kind of fight a lot.
We're always
at least
fighting.
We're not throwing scissors.
At least we're not being violent with each other.
Yeah,
at least we're not throwing knives anymore.
We were really violent on the island.
At least we're not duct taping us to chairs anymore.
Now you know how to escape.
I'm gonna duct tape you to a chair.
Like you could. I'm so strong.
I bet you I could.
Even with my messed up limbs.
There'll be a lot of duct tape.
I'll
take you down.
I was about to say something crude.
Shauna. Gross. Leave that out. I'm swearing.
Should I cut that out too?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna leave the laughter and explain why. Like, this is my explanation. We said a bunch of crude and now I'm gonna have to cut it out.
You just did again.
Oh my God, I just did it again. We really don't know how to censor each other when we're in conversations with one another.
Hey Sky, what was your first job out of high school?
Yeah, speak.
Speak, bitch.
Or forever hold your peace.
Bitch.
Come on, why aren't you speaking?
What was your first job, bitch?
Oh.
I love you.